It's absolutely crazy.
Oh shit, there's a bear. Yo, I actually might die. Alright, bang. TP bang. I'm flipping the camera. You guys have to see this shit. I don't give a fuck about trading.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the final episode of the series. Time is currently 6 a.m. To pick up from where we left off in the last episode, I had a very nice sleep in the Airbnb, and now last 2 days, final stretch. We currently are driving to the campground and we are about to trade in a little bit. Then we have a nice day filled with activities. We're gonna go jet skiing and we are also gonna go on a hike. So that's gonna take up most of the day. Then we're gonna go back to the campground and set up a fire, you know, just chill out, have a nice time. And then on Friday, we got kayaking, potentially a hot air balloon in the early morning, but we gotta see what happens today in the markets. All right, if we are able to be green, then I can sleep at the Airbnb. We are red, then I gotta sleep at the campground again. So I pray that I am green, because if I'm not green, I'll have to sleep in the tent, and that night at the tent, it wasn't really the most comfortable. I don't want to do that again. My head is quite literally resting on the ground. Sleeping bag isn't bad, but it just does not provide enough cushion. We are almost there. We got 15 minutes left. We will be arriving at 6:15. Market opens at 6:30. All right, let's have a great start to the second episode and finish the series off strong. Let's get right to it.
Nothing like home sweet home, right guys? I'm really cooked right now. We are back at the campground. There we go, right? So we got this. Let's check out the tent really quick. Market open is quite literally in 10 minutes. We are good. Humble abode. I would be lying if I said I missed this place, because I don't. There we go. We're back in the woods, back in the natural habitat, ready to trade. God, I literally just woke up and the first thing I did was drive here. So excuse the bedhead. Life of a chud. Wake up, go to the woods, cold ass weather outside. At least I have a jacket this time, but I don't know if it's good enough. The only thing I'm excited for is to hopefully be green on the day. All right, let's get this going. Got 4 minutes. Market opens in 4 minutes. All right, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome back to another live trading session. We got this one account right here. Took 2 payouts in already. Price is looking a little bearish right now. Let's take a look at ES and see what it's doing as well. 15-minute time frame on ES is also saying bearish, just short term at least. NQ is a little bit more bearish, but I'm looking at New York PM low potentially to be taken on NQ. Does that line up with the gap? Yes, there is an unmitigated 4-hour gap here as well that lines up with New York PM session. Overall, the mid time frame looks pretty choppy, so it could potentially be a search and destroy day, or just a day where we might not even be able to take a trade, but maybe we can get a rebalance into this 15-minute gap really quick and then get a tap into it and then a flip lower and then we rebalance to 4. That would be ideal. I'll be potentially looking for that, and that would be a quick day. Absolutely love that. Would that line up with ES? No, it would not, but that's completely fine. All right, let's see what we're working with. If we edge this, or if we just get a manipulation up higher and we tap into the 15 and then we go lower. I would love to see a manipulation higher, but the goal is to stay patient. I'm not really seeing a ton of drawn liquidities on the higher time frame, so we want to be as conservative as possible. Price is pushing up, ES is pushing up a little bit more, but I want to see NQ do the deal, have it respect this 15. How many points away is this? It's good, like 60 points. That's pretty solid. Is there any other lower draws? No, not necessarily. Yeah, that's like the only draw below. ES is just pushing up though. Maybe ES goes and taps into that 15. Regardless, if you get a nice little reaction from NQ, we would like to see a flip lower. Now ES is now in the 15-minute gap. Honestly, ideally, we're probably just gonna go lower. So I'm gonna take my shorts right there. I'm gonna have a little bit of a wider stop, of course. I guess we're just risking the entire maximum drawdown. So I guess this is just do or die. So we better reject now. Send me lower, twin. Ooh. Wow, this is not good. Oh wow, that's gonna be a blown account. Okay, well, great. We blew the account. Fuck me, man. I didn't even wait, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what the hell got over me, but I quite literally just fucking pressed sell. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna go and tap into this 4-hour. I quite literally said, let me chill. Mid time frame isn't looking that great. I blew my shit smooth off, bro. That's just my fault, bro. There was zero reaction at all whatsoever. Yeah, that is the account blown. So, God, I have not been trading well at all. Oh man. That means no trading tomorrow then, unless we go ahead and spend our 6K buffer to the bank on another reset. I wouldn't want to do it on a day like this though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we failed to time into the 4 hour. I guess that's fine, right? We still are in all-time high conditions. I was just expecting a rebalance first, but I guess that didn't happen. Looking back at everything, there was a bunch of low resistance liquidity above right here, and we also have London high, so I definitely did jump the gun. Now we're just ripping up. Holy shit, what a horrible start to the second episode. Oh my god. But hey, we're still up 6K on the week. That's profit to the bank, by the way. I don't know if I want to go ahead and reset another account if we get a potential setup, because we are moving. We have London high above right here. Temptations, bro. We could maximize the ROI by resetting another account. That will be 6K spent in resets. We've literally been taking trades every single day. I don't even like to take trades every single day. Am I gonna do it? Fuck it, bro. We'll see if we can hit that 10K day. We're gonna go in heavy as fuck. And if we can maximize that profit, then we can maximize that profit. Sun, onion. I'm actually degenning so hard right now. Reset just went through. And all right, guys. New account has been established. We have London highs. We are gonna go heavy as fuck on this account. We're gonna try to make that 10K P&L, right? So what does that mean? 15 minis, 33.5 points. All right, so now if this actually gets blown, like, this is it. I'm gonna walk away with my 4.5K profit for the week. There's no point in trying to risk a little bit, or just trying to risk the profit that I have even more. You guys are quite literally seeing me do stupid shit in real time. Like, I'm not taking trading seriously at all right now, which is not good. All I need is 33.5 points. We have London high up above right here. I just want to look for some sort of retracement so I can get in. That's just really about it. That's all that I need. We took out this internal liquidity right here. No 5-minute gaps are opening up right here. ES is just ripping all-time highs. So all we need, bro, is 33.5 points again, and then we can walk out with a 4.4K payout after profit split, and then we'll be up 9K on the week, something along those lines. Let's see if we can hit that. All right, ES took out all-time highs. Let's see what NQ is doing. In terms of like a retracement opportunity, we're not getting none of that shit, bro. I need to wait for an actual deeper retrace for me to take a trade. Hopefully we can stall around this area. That's the overall goal. That's the overall plan. If we stall around this area, we should be good, because that'll open up that 5-minute. But if we continue to displace, then probably won't get an entry. Maybe it'll be more of like a very premium entry to Asia highs / all-time highs. But ideally, I like to get into the market before London highs get taken out. So yeah, that's what we're working with right now. I don't think I've done any more degenerate shit than this. All right, we got 2 minutes. I want to see some sort of retrace. Please just don't keep ripping up, bro. This is going to be so annoying. Oh shit, there's a bear. What do you do if there's a bear? I'm actually so dead ass. There's a bear sitting right in front of me. It's climbing next to the cars and stuff. Yo, I actually might die. Wait, don't say that. Yo, I actually might have to dip out. I'm so dead ass, I might have to dip out. Okay, I am dipping. Goodbye, guys. Yo, guys, there is a bear currently in front of me. Fuck trading right now. I care more about my life. This is not looking ideal. What am I supposed to do? Do I not do anything? Dude, it's going into the bathroom. What the fuck? Okay, and price is just ripping right now as well. Okay, well, the bear is continuing to do bear things. I will continue to leave. I'm gonna go into the passenger seat. Oh my god, price is just ripping. Oh shit, it's trying to open the door. Oh shit. Cool. Dude, that's actually scary, bro. That actually low-key scared me a little bit. Anyways, back to being locked in. Dude, the bear is just walking around. I actually have to be careful, bro. It opened the car door. Yo, I'm flipping the camera. You guys have to see this shit. I don't give a fuck about trading. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right there in the middle, that truck right there. Oh, this is really bad. Oh, we might get into a trade right now. What am I doing? There's literally a bear right in front of me and I'm trying to take a trade. Let's just smack TP really quick. People are looking at me like I'm crazy. Okay, we're in. Please don't blow this account. No way. There's no way. I get stopped out by a tick, bro. Yeah, well, that's just the reality, man. I get stopped out quite literally by a tick, bro. By a singular tick. How did I even get stopped out all the way? This is 14 points. Dude, they actually just cooked me, bro. I mean, at least I could have gone break even, bro, or secured some sort of buffer, but that's the reality. Today was the L trading day. I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and trade tomorrow. So that bear is still going, by the way. He's low-key being gentle though, I can't lie. But anyways though, that is it for me, guys. I blew $1,500 today out of the 6K buffer that we had in the bank. But at least we came out with profit. That's all I can be happy about. We came out with 4.5K actually made, so that's good. I'll see you guys later when, you know, we're going jet skiing and stuff. Peace. Guys, please understand the situation that I was trading in. Bro, this is not good. Am I stupid for approaching the bear like this? All right, I'm gonna go before it looks at me. now we're about to go ahead, chill in the tent for a little bit. Yeah, I mean, that basically just paid for the trip, bro. All the activities, 4.5K. So was it stupid being degenerate a little bit? Yes, of course it was, right? Because I could have secured a good amount of profit. 6K in the bank. We still got 11K to withdraw from the wallet and shit. Dude, that bear is digging in deep, bro. Boys, you thought trading was over, huh? I thought so as well. But I went back into my account, and TPT, they give credits. So I had enough points because I didn't spend any of my points at all whatsoever. I had enough points to get one free TPT Pro account reset, and I used that shit. Oh my God, we came in clutch. We genuinely came in clutch. 10K P&L, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, that is the craziest clutch up. It was degen. All right, I'm gonna be completely honest. It was degen. Like the last 2 trades, I was like, fuck it. I technically got a free TPT Pro account. What are the odds, bro? I think the bear is gone and everything. I just had to go in the car to be safe. What did we end up shorting? I couldn't even tell you. I genuinely couldn't even tell you. Basically, we failed to take out all-time highs over here, and I almost blew that account. I actually had like probably a good like 2 points left in drawdown before the account was blown. So you see the blue line up above right here? We edged it and then we dumped. So I caught the retrace move right here, right? And then I caught the continuation retrace back lower. So that's so beautiful, bro. I didn't have to spend a single dollar on that new reset. So let's do the math. 5.5K payout again, gonna be 4.4K to the bank. How many of those did we get? 2 4.4K payouts, that's 8.8K. Bro, I can just add it to my wallet. What am I fucking doing? I'm so retarded. 11K plus 4.4K. That's 15.4K in the wallet, okay? Minus the overall expenses, which is 6K. 9K, bro. We made 9K, all right? I'm taking it, I'm done. We can actually potentially even trade tomorrow because we'll still have that account after we request that payout. Oh my God. This is beautiful, bro. I feel like a degenerate gambler. I think I might just switch to gambling. Screw trading. We don't need that shit. Let's just gamble. I'm gonna leave now before I get eaten by this bear. It was a bad trading session overall. We still came out on top, but I'm not proud of it at all whatsoever, okay? Strictly for content. Oh my goodness. There's not even a trade recap for this shit. It's quite literally just me pressing sell and us being in profit. I trailed my stop super aggressively as well. I thought I was gonna get trailed out, but no, we just kept melting, and that was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful TP bang. All right, I don't need to sleep in the tent today. Actually, no, you know what? I have to punish myself, bro. I've just been degenning, so I have to punish myself by sleeping in the tent, but still came out on top. We're gonna enjoy a nice little fire today as well, but we're gonna go back to the B&B right now. We're gonna, you know, take a shower and everything and get ready, or we might just go on a little walk right now. It's kind of too cold for that, but hey, I'm feeling it, you know. TP bang. Maybe we'll find some more bears on the way, and yeah, I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, peace. All right, boys, we are on the jet ski. God damn, the water's cold as fuck. We're on the way to Emerald Bay. Oh yeah, this is nice. Yo, what the fuck? Oh shit. Going jet skiing in Miami is one thing, right? But when you're jet skiing in the fucking lake with all the mountains, bro, this is something else, bro. We're going to Emerald Bay. We're going all the way over there. Woo! Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck. We could be heroes. Whoa, Eek! Oh my God, we're gonna lose the camera. Oh man, my face is completely numb right now. Look at this. Look at all of this, guys. I know you guys see it. We got some more stuff to discover. Guys, wow. All right, guys, so now we are currently chilling. Damn, I'm going 41. Look at that bird. That bird is flying at 40 miles an hour. What the fuck? That's a fast-ass bird. Oh my God, man. Dude, I can't believe this is my life right now, bro. Oh, this actually might be like the best thing I've ever done with my life, bro. This is all one estate behind me. Literally one whole estate. I was having a good time, bro, and then that shit just pissed me off. That's just like $100 million. Dude, what? This is not real life, bro. I need to level up. These people have finished the game. They finished the game, bro. And I'm just out here jet skiing with the Osmo fucking dildo on my forehead, bro. Genuinely get me out of here, bro. Anyways, though, I'm gonna see you guys when we're back at shore. See you guys in a bit, all right? Peace. All right, you guys, So, damn, am I really balding? I think I'm balding, guys. I need to hop on minoxidil. But as you see, we're in nature right now. We're going on the hike that I talked about. So, we're on Eagle Falls, going on this little nature hike walk. We'll see where this takes us, but looking pretty so far. How am I already out of breath, bro? That's actually embarrassing. Oh my God, dude. How many more fucking stairs? Do you see this shit? There's a good amount of people here though, I can't lie. Walking through and such, so that's a good sign. I'm the first person to hike in Margellas, guys. I'm the first trader to hike in Margellas, if anything. Instead of me taking the easy way out and going to the bridge down there, I guess I'm deciding to take the hard way and go over there. That's the water. Yay, we saw the water. We can be heroes. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful. Who want me? Who want me? This is like the only place that you can just say hella racist shit and then like nobody would say anything because there's nobody here. But oh wow. So let's go ahead and hike up this really quick. This will be retiring the camera, bringing out the POV camera and going all the way up there. So, and yeah, let's see what happens, all right? I'll see you guys, peace. All right, brothers and sisters, we are now officially on this hike. Let's go ahead and walk up all of this really quick. Let me just adjust the camera. Let's make our way up. When I talk, I'm gonna be out of breath because I'm super unconditioned. My cardio is absolutely famished. We are gonna get all the way up the mountain. All right, I'm tired, let's go back. No, I'm playing, bro. I'm kidding. Don't tell me we're climbing all the way up there, bro. That's gonna be sick. This is beautiful. Let's make it happen. Let's low-key speedrun this as I continue to walk at the same pace. All right, guys, different scenery. Well, technically the same, but different elevation coming up right here. All the water's down there. All right, let's keep it going. Look at this, bro. This is actually beautiful. I mess with this. You know, I actually never really been on a real hike. Like, I just been on like a trail, you know? You can call that a hike, I guess, but it's really just all flat ground while this is all different elevations. I like it. It's good. You know, as a kid, I never really liked going out and exploring nature. I was like, oh, I'd rather sit inside and play Fortnite. But going outside, now I guess I matured, got a little bit older. And now it's like, damn, you know, I want to do more shit, right? Like, I want to go and explore. I want to like go and see what I can do in nature. It's just been a lot more appealing, and also traveling as well. I guess it's different when you do things by yourself, because like, you know, my family would be like, oh, let's go to Lake Tahoe, let's hike and stuff like that. I'm like, nah, I don't really want to, you know, just not my thing. Experiences are different when you're by yourself, or I guess with one other person, you know, maybe like a friend or something. But yeah, another thing is also traveling. Like, I definitely want to travel a lot more. Never been to Europe. I was actually planning on going to Europe, but some people canceled on me and I was like, okay, bet. No point in going alone. Might happen eventually. I don't think that's the plan right now. So came over here for a week. Oh wow, guys, look. Whole lake is now appearing. Hey. This is how we're shooting in real time. You guys are seeing on the POV side. Look at this, bro. You cannot beat this lake right here. We were literally just on the lake, jet skiing. Now we're on the other side. Now we're exploring the mountains. So let's go ahead. Keep it pushing.
College educated, she graduated. Any bill she can't front, her parents paid it. The show was far, you the only one with a car out your girlfriends. But being
Eagles, welcome. This could be the end because this is where the lake starts. I think it's closer to the waterfall. I could keep going up, but I don't think there's really anything for us to explore. I actually might, now that I think about it, because I do want to get to those higher elevations. Oh, that would be peak. So I think I'm gonna keep going, actually. I lied. I want to get down there first, though. I don't mean to spy on them. I'm sorry in advance. We're on that big path now up top. Trail's getting narrower. Keep walking. This would be cool if we had people, but I'm just alone. Yeah, it's starting to get a little difficult, I can't lie. Look at it, so narrow. Yeah, look at all this, bro. I'm just finding a place to clip farm everything, bro. That's all I want. Like, bro, we're all the way up here and there's steps created. Tell me this is not a sign, bro. Look, 1, 2. We're on the side of a cliff and there's steps. That is a sign. God is real. Nice view. Anyways, so this is the end. Before I spin back and climb back down, it's not worth the risk, not worth the time either. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys when I'm down there. This is the view that we're at. Look at this.
they just wanna know where the plane's at.
Obviously, if we get all the way over there, I can see everything down there, right? I can see everything down there. But now the walk down is gonna be a little bit painful, so I gotta be careful. Look at this, bro. This is really beautiful, bro. I love it. I love nature. I'm just looking at this and it's just like, yo, people actually get all the way up there. Imagine the view from all the way up there. Hey, beautiful. I'm gonna go enjoy this and see you guys on the way down. You know, when I'm at the bridge somewhere along those lines, when we get a view on the other side of the lake, I will be there. Peace. I lied a little bit, so we actually made our way up even more. I wanted to go all the way over here. You see those waterfall, or that waterfall down there? Wanted to hit that, but I don't think it's worth trying to climb through all of this shit just to go all the way around and finally get over there. So I think we're actually gonna call it quits over here for real this time. Peak life right here, genuinely. All right, I guess I will officially see you guys on the way down because we are wrapping up over here. Peace. All right, guys, so we're on the ascent down. Finally seeing some familiar routes right here. Can't lie, it was a little bit sketchy up there. Was slipping a few times, so glad I finally got past that. But yeah, W experience, W vibes, W nature. But yeah, guys, just go out sometimes, you know, whenever you're... Honestly, this is a really nice direct correlation with trading, all right? A lot of you guys can afford this, you know? It's free to come here, okay? So whenever you're feeling like shit in trading, all right? And you're like, damn, you know, I'm blowing hella accounts and you're hella stressed on a weekend, bro. Unless you guys live in some absolutely like isolated, deserted place where there's no nature, then you're cooked. I have nothing to say to you. But for the people that are blessed enough to live in places with a good amount of nature, even like parks, bro, it doesn't even have to be like mountains and stuff. It can be like, it doesn't have to be mountains, it doesn't have to be valleys. Like, bro, this is a good place to come down, think about and like reflect on what you've been doing wrong with your trading, and you know, set up action, set up a plan to essentially stop yourself from, you know, repeating the same bad habits that you're doing, right? There's nothing better than some peace and quiet, enjoying nature, and there's no distractions, bro. There's not even service up here. So what are you gonna do, go on your phone? No, listen to the birds, listen to the water, there's something near you, and reflect and give yourself time to think. And that is a break from the charts. Yeah, you know, the times where I was climbing up off camera, I was like really thinking about my trading. I was like, damn, why am I doing this stuff for content? Like, it's just putting unnecessary stress on me. Is it even worth the views, right? Because what's more valuable? You know, the skill that I've developed over 3 long years of hard work and dedication and perseverance, or just a little 5-day trip for content, right? What's more important? Obviously trading and, you know, keeping the skill. So I was really thinking about, you know, when I was going up there, my course of action was, okay, when I get back from this trip, after this entire little content trip is over, I'm gonna go back to Texas. I'm gonna absolutely dial in on trading, go back to being disciplined, and going back to eating good food, going to the gym regularly, all of the good habits that essentially made me profitable. I'm gonna start getting back in the routine, right? And for those of you guys who feel like you're in a state where it's like you're out of your routine, you know, trading's not going well, have a pattern interrupt. This is an example of a pattern interrupt, right? How often do you guys really go out into nature and just like walk around and just observe things, right? You being able to observe things off of the charts in terms of like, oh, you know, the birds chirping over there, or like the water, or like even significant little things, right? That will actually help you on the charts as well. And I don't think a lot of people realize that. It's just that subconscious effect that we develop by essentially, you know, being observant of things outside of the charts, right? Listening to people talking, listening to nature. All of these things help yourself essentially get in tune, not only just like your physical body, but also like internally as well, right? The mental part. It helps you be locked in. So now when you're going on the charts, you're more observant of little moves that happen, and you're more observant of the things that you've journaled, you know, the trades that you've reflected on, and you realize a lot more, right? You realize and focus a lot more in real time when you're about to take a stupid trade, you're about to make a stupid decision. Do you decide, hey, you know what? Maybe I'm not going to make that stupid decision. Why? Well, because I'm a lot more aware as a person, right? Not only on the charts, but off of the charts. So again, like I said, have that pattern interrupt. And again, it doesn't have to be nature. It can be something else that's kind of like out of your routine, but keeps you locked, right? Something different that you don't do every day. Do that. Think about life, right? Have no distractions going in to that whatever pattern interrupt activity that you're doing, and come back locked in, right? Set goals, set a plan, and act on that plan when you're done with that pattern interrupting activity. That's all I have for you guys. Just a little yap session for you guys, you know. Hopefully this will help some of you guys out. But with that being said, gonna keep chipping away on the way down over here and go back to the car. So I will see you guys in a little bit, okay? Peace. Look at this shot. Crazy work, bro. Peak life right here. Beautiful. All right, you guys, so finally made it back. We touched the ground. About to go back to the car and charge the car first. Got to stop at Safeway when we're back home and get some s'mores or something, and then start the fire if the sun is still up. So we'll see if we can make it in time. W little hike. We went a good ways up, I can't lie. So W, now we are about to finally head back to the camp. I'll see you guys.
Good morning, guys. It is Friday. I am so thankful that it is the morning because, bro, yesterday night I was actually really scared. I was really thinking about leaving, going to my car and going back to the Airbnb because I swear, bro, in the middle of the night I heard like 3 or 4 coyotes scream. That's why you see that I'm outside of the sleeping bag, because if some shit went down, like I had to like get ready to leave like instantly. So if I was zipped up in the sleeping bag, that should have made things a whole lot worse. So barely got any sleep last night. I also think I heard a man scream. Oh my god, bro. Yesterday was genuinely one of like the scariest nights, bro. Time is currently 6:22 a.m. so we got to get ready for market open. Last time I checked, bro, the charts have just been dumping. So I just woke up like 5 minutes before this and then I picked up the camera. So I checked the charts as soon as I woke up and price is dumping. So could be a good sign for all-time highs. But yeah, bro, this camping shit is a little scary by yourself, you know. Last time we saw a bear, and then now we got coyotes and stuff. Let's get out of this place. I'm so happy that today's the last day. You guys don't even understand, bro. But last day, we have, you know, kayaking and all that. So let's have a nice trading session, and I'll see you guys on the charts. All right, peace.
Going into market open today, essentially what we have is a big dump. So we dumped out this 15.5, looks great, looks bearish. Okay, let's go and get in really quick. We're in these shorts right here. Wow, well, that is the account blown. I keep jumping the gun, bro, every single time. Yeah, I'm just rushing it, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I always just feel a need to get into a trade. But hey, we still have this other account. Now we gotta size heavier on this account and see if we can make buffer or whatever. But that is the end of the week. That is the end of the series. The trading series at least. So I'll see you guys later. Well, you guys, so after a long week of gambling those accounts and being up 9K, I think we should start a fire. So we didn't do that campfire last night, so we're gonna do that today. All right, is that it? Ooh, there we go. There we go. All right, so we'll let this heat up. We'll get some s'mores going.
All right, well, the fire's starting to go now a little bit, so yeah, it's gonna be a nice shot. So we gotta find a stick really quick. I wanna move around the logs so we can get the fire going a little bit more. We might have to resort to that because I don't really see any other good sticks, but okay. That concludes my search. Okay. Oh, there we go. That little push actually did something. See? Bro, did I just kill the fire low-key? I might have actually just fucked it up. We might actually be here for a while. We got kayaking at 11. Alright, we're gonna use all the wood, bro. So, it's better not fuck. Dude, I actually killed the fire. Oh my god. What the hell is wrong? Look at that. Yeah, good mellow. Good mellow right here. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you guys hear that, but oh my god. Oh. Dude, I might eat the whole box. This is great. Alright, well, that's it, guys. That is it for the fire. It was good, but I think it is time to wrap it up. Yo, what's going on, guys? So we are back at the B&B. So we just finished up camping and all that stuff, packed up our tent and everything, and we put it back in the car. We did not finish those s'mores, okay? I'm not that fat. All right, chill on me. I did not finish everything. I just gave it to my neighbors and they happily accepted it. So that was great. But anyways, the reason why I'm recording is because I wanted to show you guys the total amount that is sitting in the wallet right now that is ready for withdrawal. So let's go ahead and do that really quick, and then we'll be on our way for kayaking in a little bit. So let me just go ahead and go back right here. As you guys see in the wallet, we are sitting at 15.4K. This is before expenses, obviously, so we can withdraw after I verify my identity and stuff like that. But I'm not going to do that just yet, just due to the fact that I want to be clip farming this really quick, you know, with the view in the back and stuff. So I'm gonna clip farm on, you know, my Instagram and my TikTok and stuff. So then we'll withdraw after. But yeah, after expenses, we're up 9K straight to the bank. Obviously, I've said this multiple times, but just overall with my performance, again, saying the same things that I said in other clips, not really been happy with my performance. You know, I was honestly just clicking buttons and stuff and very over leveraged on my positions. So I guess that's what it takes to make, I guess, good entertaining content or just making things interesting, right? So in a 5-day span, that's chill, but obviously you can't do that on a long-term basis. So when I get back home, things are gonna be super dialed in. We're gonna be trading normally and everything like that, maintaining risk, all of that. But I can't lie, it was kind of fun to full port. All right, I'm gonna be honest. Even though, you know, I lost a good amount, it was still pretty fun to full port. But regardless, hey, profit is profit. I can't complain. We're about to go ahead. I need to stop recording in a little bit actually because it's already 10:07 and we have to go kayaking at 11. That might be the last activity for today. I don't know. We'll see. We might have something else planned. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. I will see you guys when we are kayaking. All right, you guys will get that POV shot again. Hopefully you get some nice scenery. But I'll see you guys later. All right, peace.
All right, you guys. So we're on this kayak though. Yo, I suck at this shit. Hold on, let me look. Hold on, we look getting the hang of it though. Hold on. Okay. This is the little last thing that we're doing before we call it quits. Nice little exercise, laid back. I've never been kayaking before, so this is also a first, but enjoy the view. Not of my toes, but of the mountains and stuff, you know? All right, hold on. When we are paddling, you wanna cut the water. Cut the water. Keep cutting. Keep cutting. Keep cutting. Yeah, this is gonna be the boring part. I'm not gonna lie. This shit's boring as fuck. I'm done. Get me off of this. But I should have done this first, because you hop on a jet ski, you know, you're going fast as fuck, and then you're like, damn, now I'm just in this slow ass boat. But it's peaceful. Great way to end off the trip. Honestly, great way to end off the green week, you know? On the month so far, we're at 42K. So I've been getting pretty consistent with like plus 25, plus 30, around like plus 50K months, like in the past, I'd say 5 months or 6 months. So that's good news. I obviously want to keep that going for the rest of the year. I'm talking about 50K months, like pure profit, not just like payouts requested. Yeah, I mean, the goal is for the rest of this month, bro. We're halfway through the month. I'm already up like 42K pure profit to the bank. Obviously, I want to go for the 100K month. I tried doing that in March, and it was really close. We were at 92K in payouts requested. So after total expenses and stuff like that, I finished in March like 70K or 65K pure profit, somewhere around the area. Again, not that 100K pure profit mark just yet, but April wasn't really that great though. I think I only made like 15K in profit or something like that, maybe 20K, I don't know. It was a month of struggle for me, for sure. So now we're coming back in May, coming back stronger. Still haven't had a red month in a while, actually. I think I had like one red month, and that was literally last March of 2025. All other months have been green, at least in some slight bit. That's fire as hell. Super, super blessed, super grateful for that, but gotta keep going more, right? Can't stop here. Live your life, bro. Even, if you don't have money, even if you're broke watching this video or this clip right here, so what, bro? Even when I was broke, even when I was making zero money from trading, I still took the time to go out and enjoy nature. Just because you're on your journey to profitability doesn't mean you have to live in suffrage, right? You don't have to suffer. You can still enjoy life. That's why I don't really like when people say, when you're unprofitable, you can't have fun. You have to be super locked in 24/7. Like, bro, with trading specifically, you can't do that. You can't be locked in 24/7 because there's only so much you can control with trading. Or more input doesn't equal to more output. So with that being said, focus on the controllables, and the things that you cannot control, let go. All right, you move on. That is the uncertainty aspect when it comes to trading, right? And the sooner that you accept that, the sooner that you realize that you can become profitable. Just some piece of advice for you guys. You decide if you want to listen to it or not and apply it into your own trading. And I want to give you guys a story really quick about a student that was texting me the other day when I'm on this trip. He was talking to me, he was being really open. He was like, yeah, I blew max payout on Lucid today. I over leveraged, I over traded, and I blew my account doing that. And what he said in his message, like in his journal entry, he was always being very uncertain about himself. He was being very pessimistic, and he was like, I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. Hopefully this will change. I don't know when it will ever change, but hopefully it will change soon rather than later. This is a wake-up call, for me to start doing the right thing, etc. But the common theme with these sentences that he was saying in his journal was that I don't know, and I'm a retard, I can't do this, I can't do that, right? When will it ever change? He's always saying like when, or like if, or I don't know, or hopefully. He's always being very uncertain. And even in times where you do stupid things, you blow your account, like he removed his daily loss limit. He was trying to go for winning dates to secure his payout, and he blew his account just over leveraging and over trading until his balance was depleted, right? We've all been there. I've been there as well. Now the thing is, in moments like this that make or break you, you have to make sure that you are the most optimistic about yourself and about your trading in these specific times. Because if you're not, whatever you say will come true. If you're always negative, you're always super pessimistic, and you're super uncertain about things, that will come into reality, especially when you write it down into your journal, something that's just going to be there forever. You go back and you look at it and you keep reminding yourself that, damn, I am this unprofitable trader. What do you think that's going to do to you, right? You think you're actually, going to start locking in? No, you're not going to start locking in. Right? You're just going to keep being down on yourself, and nothing will ever change, and it'll be the same cycle again, where you go and buy another set of accounts, right? Maybe you trade good for 2 weeks, you're running up the balance, and then it takes one day. It takes one day to wipe out a whole month's of progress, a whole 2 months, 3 months worth of progress, because you decided that that short-term dopamine was what you prioritized rather than the long-term consistency. And then on top of that, if you're super, super pessimistic about yourself every time you blow an account, you're never going to get out of the head state. So do what you will with that. That is just, you know, my 2 cents. You have to be optimistic. All right, even when shit's hitting the fan, even when shit isn't going well, the worst thing that you can do to yourself is basically say, hey, I'm unprofitable and hopefully this will change, rather than it will change and it has to change now. I have the skills necessary to become a profitable trader. It is just me that is stopping myself. So what are the measures that you'll take to make sure you lock in? Write that down, right? Instead of just all the pessimistic stuff and all the negative things that are going on in your head, right? We can be heroes. Ooh, 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 ooh. I think that's it, guys. I'll see you guys later, okay? I guess I'll see you guys when we're gonna go back home. Bye-bye.
Well, guys, the time has officially arrived. It is all said and done. The series is finally over. We're getting ready to leave. I will say, I definitely enjoyed probably 95% of the series. The only thing I didn't really enjoy is obviously blowing the accounts, but it was definitely an experience for sure, and it definitely tested my mental and pushed my mental to the max, right? Trading in a different environment, being obviously over leveraged and all that stuff, it helped in a way. It reminded me exactly what I needed not to do in my trading, and you guys should take a lesson from that as well, right? Don't try to replicate what I did in these 5 days. There were some trades that were good that I was talking about earlier in the series, but yeah, I mean, just a reminder of how grateful and how blessed I truly am to be living this life and to be making content for all of you guys and entertaining yourself, and also just testing my abilities, not only in trading, but I guess just, you know, in life in general, right? But no, it's been super great, super blessed to even have this opportunity to travel across the country and do weird things, right? Like things that most people aren't able to do. So super, super blessed again to have the opportunity, but my time has come. Has been a great 5 days, and I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. But with that being said, guys, as usual, I will see you guys in the next one. All right, peace.